Hey guys, what's going on? This is George Corso, CSCS, Coach George, filling in for Coach Debbie today. Happy Thursday, everybody. Okay, so good morning wherever you are, good afternoon, or even good evening. All right, so for this month, we are working on hip strength and hip mobility. Definitely one of my favorite parts of body to work because, the hips help everything. Hamstring health, back health, you name it. All right, so we will need all three sticks. A lot for the warm-up. We will need access to a wall and access to a chair, okay, if you have one, or stool, and access to the ceiling as well. So a lot of different stuff today, all right? So let's get warmed up. Let's get going, all right? So first things first, we are going to start with the small stick first. 5 or 6 warm-ups, and then we're going to throw a lot of different things at you. All right, so we're going to start with a hip tuck series first. I'm kneeling down on my left leg, okay? I've done this one a lot. Right leg forward, okay? So we're going to do a tuck, 3 different positions here, and then we're going to go right against the wall for the next one. Okay, so let's start with the left leg back, right leg forward. Left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. Elbow pits are up. I want to pull my heel towards me as I tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. Come back for 1. Tuck and squeeze. Back for 2. Tuck, squeeze. 3. Tuck and squeeze for 4. Push down. Tuck, squeeze for 5. Tuck. Stiff when I say squeeze. Squeeze those glutes hard as you can on the left side. Tuck, squeeze. Pull that heel towards you. 7. Activate the right hamstring to work that hip flexor more on the left side. Tuck. That's 8. Tuck. Brace the abs. That's 9. Push down. 50% pressure going down. Tuck. And 10, stay on the same side. I'm going to step out further, move the sticker further away from me, same hand position. Now I'm going to try to straighten the leg out. Down for 1, up, down for 2, up, down for 3, up, that's 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up and hold it, drop for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same leg. Let's put the leg against the wall. So my left foot's going against the wall. The goal is to get the left knee as close as you can to the wall to start. Okay, let's see if I have the camera in the right position. I should. Left knee's on the floor against the wall for me. Right leg is forward at a little bit elongated position. Sticks in line with the instep. First things first, I'm going to drop down. Excuse me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you see a little more. Just slightly. Okay. So, I'm sorry. So, left leg is on the wall. My foot is flat to the wall if you can. Depends on how mobile you are. If this bothers your knee, just laying on the floor, tuck something under it. I'm going to drop forward. Now from here, I'm going to tuck my pelvis forward, and I push back, and I just climb my hands up the stick, still pushing into the wall or the ground. That's 1. Walk it back. That's 2. Walk it back. That's where you don't arch back. Tuck the pelvis forward. Walk it back. That's 4. Walk it back. That's 5. Bring it back. That's 6. Bring it back. That's 7. Bring it back. That's 8. 2 more times. Tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes on the left side. That's 9. 1 more time. Bring it back. And 10. Great job. Let's go to the opposite side. All right, here we go. Right leg is now forward, left leg is back. Okay? Right leg, left leg is forward. I'm sorry, left leg is forward, right leg is back. Okay. So now I have my right hand on the bottom, elbows, pits are up, arms are locked out. Start that tuck like we did before. What's the begin in the beginning? I'm going to tuck and squeeze. That's 1. Tuck. That's 2. Tuck. That's 3. Tuck. That's 4. Tuck. That's 5. Tuck. That's 6. Tuck. 7, tuck, squeeze the glutes. That's 8, tuck, that's 9. One more, tuck, squeeze, and hold. That's 10, great job. Let's go with that extension now. So my left leg goes forward, right leg stays back. Elbow pits are up, shoulder blades are back and down away from the ears. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lock and hold, and bounce for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pull yourself on up. Let's go back over to the wall. Okay, so now our right foot is going on the full floor. Slow it back. Okay, left foot's on the floor, right foot is against the wall. Okay, I'm going to tuck that pelvis once again. Elongated position with my left leg. All right, so let's drop down and walk it back for 1. Drop down, walk it back for 2. Drop down, walk it back for 3. Down, walk it back for 4. Down, walk back. Squeeze those glutes on that right side for 5. Down, push on that stick for 6. Down, push back for 7. Down, push back for 8. Down, push back for 9. Last one. Down, push back for 10. Great job. Okay, let's go to our hips next, and ninja flow, and then we're going to work on a frog stretch. All right, so let's go with the pigeon pose first for the hips, then ninja flow. All right, so I'm going to bring my right leg forward, left leg back. If you cannot hit pigeon, you're going to hit 90-90. I'm going to take a stick, put it to the outside of my leg. I'm going to bring this leg back for me. If you can't, that's fine. Please, by all means, do the 90-90. I have the stick here on the outside, okay? Squeeze the glutes on your left side. This is almost like a skin to calf. You haven't done this with me before. I come down, I push this way, and I bring my hip towards, or my ear, my chin towards my right foot, away from the right leg. That's 1. Down, that's 2. Down, 3. Down, 4. Down, 5. Down, 6. Down, 7. Keep going. Down. That's 8. I'm going to turn and face the camera a little more. Let's go. Down. That's 9. On this last one, we're going to hold the bottom. So I'm down, and I'm going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come up. Let's go to the opposite side. Okay. Now my left leg will be forward, the right leg will be back. Squeezing the glutes hard as you can on your right side. If you can't, once again, get into pigeon or half pigeon, by all means, please hit 90-90 with both legs. I'm going to bring that right leg back as much as I can for me. Okay, trying to keep this at 90 degrees. My top leg, my front leg, I grab. I'm going to rotate the shoulder once again, almost like I'm doing skin to calf, and come down. That's 1. Down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, that's 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, that's 9. Last one, and we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, ninja flow, and we're ready to train. And we will be going back to almost at that pigeon position / 90-90, okay? We're going to do 2 different things out of it. All right, so grab your long stick. What I like to do, me personally, anytime I do the ninja flow, I always really enjoy, for mobility purposes and how it feels, throwing that right into our bow and arrow. So we're going to do both, which we did last month for me. Okay, So it's going to be inside the left foot. Okay, I'm going to drop down. Again, have a good grip on the stick. Grab the bottom. Have a good grip. You're going to take your bottom shoulder. You're going to retract it back as you lower yourself down. Keep the stick against the side of your rib cage. We're going to lower down. I'm holding. I'm pulling my shoulder blade back. Gives me a deeper stretch again for me. And from there, we're going to come up. We're going to go put the hand on the emblem. It's to the inside of my foot. Now, if you can't, put yours to the outside, which is much easier over here. Now I'm going to go with the inside, which is more advanced. Open up, throw my pelvis forward. Then we hold. Have a good grip on the top side. 4, 3, 2, 1. I come back up. We're now going to go to the opposite side, inside of the right foot. Feet are wide. I'm going to drop down, grab the inside or the bottom with my left hand, palm facing forward, and keep it against the rib cage. Have a good grip on both, especially the bottom one. We drop and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come up. Only do one set of this so we can get to the workout. Press out, down, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. All right, so we're starting with two different movement patterns. One with the pigeon, and the other one actually is a Shinbox Squat, both using the long stick. So I'm going to move this mat out of the way for now. We'll be using it after for our frog stretches. Okay, so we're going to start off first by putting the stick on the right side of our body. Okay, put it on the right side of our body, and I'm going to be working the left pigeon pose first. Okay, and I'm sorry, put it on the right side. I apologize. It's on my right, so my right leg is forward. Okay, stick's going to the right. It's the same thing we did before, leaning, but now I'm pushing against the wall. I'm going to push myself away, and I'm going to come back up for 1. Okay, and from there we're going to go to a Shin Box Squat with the stick in the ceiling. All right, so I'm pushing myself away from the wall once again. I'm going to drop, down for 1. Keep that pressure, 50% pressure, 30% pressure, whatever you could use for 2. Push away from the wall. Down, that's 3. Down, that's 4. Down, 5. Down, 6. I have more pressure on my right than my left hand. Down, 7. Just for me, that's the best way I can get a good grip on it. Down, that's 8. 2 more times. Down, 9. Last one, down, and 10. Take your left leg. Bring it inside to a Shin Box Squat position. You're going to take the stick, put it to the ceiling. Okay, back up just a little bit. And my arm starts straight, pressing down up onto the ceiling. Now, ceiling's a little longer here for me, so I'm going to press underneath and grab on top once again. And what I want to do is, as I come up into my Shin Box Squat, I'm pushing up on the ceiling, about 40-50% pressure, and then I'm going to push the arms away. Use the right leg for everything. I come up, down for 1, up, down for 2. Slow on the way down. Don't just drop. Up, down for 3. If this is hard for you, put the stick down and you're having a hard time sitting, just use your hands on the floor for support. Up, down for 4. Up, down for 5. Up, down for 6. Up, down for 7. Up, down for 8. Up, down for 9. Last one. Up, squeeze and hold, and 10. Great job. We're going to go to the left side of the body now. Okay, so the stick will be going to the left. I'm going to be using the right leg, or the stick going to the left side, right leg is back. Once again, either 90-90 or half pigeon, like you would do in yoga. Okay, stick is going to the left side of my body once again. And I'm down, up for 1. Really push on that stick. Down, for 2, down for 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, down 8, down 9, last one, down, hold, and 10. Great. Let's go left leg in front still, right leg comes in, so I'm into my Shinbox Squat position. Stick goes up into the ceiling once again. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. I'm up, down for 1, very slow, up, down for 2, up, down for 3, up, down for 4, up, down for 5, up, down for 6. Squeeze the glutes as you come up, down for 7, up. Use that left thigh as much as you can, 8, or the left hip, up. Sit slow to gain that mobility on the way down. That's 9, up, and 10. Great job. Hydrate if you need to. Let's move on. Okay. All right, this next one is next. We are going to start now with the small stick, okay? 2 separate moves. Okay, so using the small stick first, I'm going to get into an elongated lunge position, and then we're going to lie on our back for the next one. Okay, so let's start, since we worked the left side, let's go back to the right. Elongated lunge position, okay? A lot of thoracic spine here, but we're working stability in the hip by staying in that low lunge position. So my right leg will be forward, my left leg is back. Now I'm going to take the stick, cross it over the right side of my body, pushing down 50% pressure with my left arm. The right arm will go forward, pull, and go back as I come back in for 1. So it's like I'm drawing a bow, and then extend the arm away, working with that elbow extension, okay? Left leg will be off the ground, push into the ground, 50% pressure going down. For me, I'm going to keep it slightly in off my shin or behind my right shin. The left leg is off the ground, arm is extended. The stick will be tilted slightly. Now let's go. If you have to kneel down, that's fine. That's 1. Open. That's 2. I'm feeling the hip flexors also on my left side. Pull. That's 3. Pull. That's 4. Draw. That's 5. Pull. That's 6. Pull. That's 7. Pull. That's 8. Really push down into that stick. Okay, work those abs too. Pull. That's 9. Last one. Pull. And down for 10. Great job. Lie on your back. We're going to work now internal and external rotation of the right hip. Just lie on our back. Get the abs more involved. This one's not so bad on your left leg. It's kind of just sitting there doing nothing. I'm going to bring my right thigh towards me, hands are shoulder width apart. 30 to 50% pressure against your right thigh. We're going to go internal and external rotation of the right leg only, of the hip. Knee stays in the middle. Flatten the lower back. No arch in the back. Push. Now look. That's internal rotation of the hip. External rotation, okay? This is going to burn, especially after what we just did. Let me turn this way so you see which way the foot is going. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with external rotation of the hip, which means the foot goes inside. So push. That's 1. Brace those abs. Internal. X for 2. In. X for 3. In. X for 4. In. X for 5. Let's go. That's 6. In. Come on. That's 7. X. In for 8. I think I reversed it, but it's okay. X. You understood what I meant. In for 9. External. Internal for 10. Great job. I actually did reverse the vocabulary. Okay, let's go to the opposite side now. My left leg forward, My right leg is back. Right hand and arm are extended. Right arm is extended. Right hand on the stick. Right on the outside of my left thigh, or in line with the shin. Left leg forward. Grab the stick. Now make sure it's mats in space. Once again, try not to shrug. Get that lat involved, that scapula involved by pulling the shoulder down. Mats in space. Your head's a mass. Your neck is in space. Let's keep that. Okay. Legs extended. Let's go. That's 1. Pull. That's 2. Pull. That's 3. Pull. That's 4. Pull. That's 5. Pull. That's 6. Pull. That's 7. Pull. That's 8. Pull. That's 9. One more. Pull. Bring it around. And 10. Great job. Left leg now. Internal and external rotation of the hip. Hopefully I don't mess up the vocabulary this time. Okay. Foot is on. We're going with the foot facing in. External rotation of the hip. I got it. Okay. Let's go. External. In. That's 1. X. In. That's 2. X. In. That's 3. Press out of the foot into the ground a little bit. X. In for 4. Lower back flat to the ground. X. In for 5. Brace those abs. X. In for 6. External. Internal for 7. External. Internal for 8. External. Internal for 9. X. In and 10. Much harder for me on my left side, especially on the internal rotation, which means I need a lot more work on that side. What was giving you a hard time? Okay. Yay. All right, so the next 2 moves, okay? We're going to need the small stick for the following exercise, not for this one. We're going to go into my favorite. We do it almost every class, the sway. But for today, no stick for the first exercise. So when we sway, we're doing 2 different variations. The first one, we are not turning, we're just staying with the sway. Now, if you cannot get that low, that's fine. I just care about your feet being flat to the floor. That's all I care about the most. All right, so get your feet flat. My left foot's up for a second. Have the hands follow the energy of the movement. Here we go. In 3, 2, oh yeah, how long are we doing this for? Let's do 15 reps. And sway. That's 1. Keep the hips low. Try not to come up. Try to go across. This is 2. Over. 3. Over. Drop the hips. That's 4. Over. 5. Over. This is 6. Over. I love these. 7. Come on, stay low. 8. Over. 9. Over. 10. 5 more. Over. 5. Over. That's 4. Over. That's 3. 2 more times. Over. That's 2. 1 more time. And 1. Nice job. Grab the small stick. We're going to burn a little. Okay. That move's funny because, it is the more mobile you get, not so hard on the muscles. You load those tendons, work on mobility going down, but the higher you are, obviously it's going to be a little bit different for you. So if you have a hard time keeping up with the 10, 15 reps, just take a break in between until your stamina gets better. You get that load bearing stretch, you can drop down more. All right, so we're going to go from 90-90 and switch over. On the stick in front of you, try to bend the stick in half. So normally when people do this, they lean back because they lack the mobility. So what we want to do is here to here and back, but I don't want to lean over too much. So we're going to use a stick to try to stay forward as much as we can. Okay. Here we go. If you need the hands on the ground, go for it. Pause. That's 1. You're going to do 10 each side. Let's go. That's 2. Over. I'm traveling. That's 3. Over. Over. That's 4. Keep your feet close to you. Try to sit up when you do it. This is 5. Over. This is 6 right here. Over. Try to let the legs extend. Keep them close. That's great. 7. Over. That's 8. Slow. Feeling those hip burn now, even from the sway. This is 9. Then we're going to do one more set after this, each one. This is the small conditioning part of our series. Great job. Okay. So now when we do the sway, we're actually going to add a hamstring stretch in. So we're going to minus 5 reps, take it only to 10 reps on the sway. If you can't do the stretch, hamstring stretch, by all means, please don't do it. We're going to do it from the front leg, okay? Now I'm going to show you another variation too if you want to add it in. I'll add it in. If you want to try it, great. If not, just sway over and wait for us to get back over. And I'll show you what I mean. So, my right leg is to the outside. I'm on my left foot. Now I do my sway over, working the hips. I'm going to drop my left calf by rotating the foot up. Okay, even if you're here high, you try this, that's great, no problem. From here, I pivot around. Now I'm on my right foot forward. I'm going to lock out that right leg, stretch out the hamstring. Now, here's the goal, is to keep this foot from turning. I want to be here and try to keep the hands flat. Even if you have a leg bend, that's okay. Lock out the leg as much as you can. Take your hip, tuck it in. Don't let it go out. Tuck it in, bring it back down. Your spine's rounded for this one, that's fine. Okay, here we go. We might do less than 10 reps. This one will take a little bit. Here we go. And sway over, drop the heel or the calf, pivot, lock, hold. Bring it back down. This is the end of one. Sway, over, lock. That's 1. Sway, over, lock. Push that rear calf down. Sway, drop, over, lock, down. That's the end of 2. Over. Oh, forgot the calf. Pivot. Up. Down. Over. Drop. Bring it back. Stretch. Tuck that hip in. Down. Just take a while, so what we'll do is we can get on the workout. We'll do 3 more each side. Sway over. Drop. Bring it back. Time under tension's good here. Up. Bring it back down. Over. Drop. Back. Up. Down. Over. Drop. Bring it back. Great job, guys. Stay slow with this one. Hold. Bring it back. Each rep feels better and better. Over. Last one each side. Drop. Bring it back. Straighten the leg out. Drop down. Last one. Over. Drop. I keep forgetting that one. That's my workout. Bring it back. Elbow pitch forward. Up. Stretch out that calf. And relax. Hey, great job. That's a hard movement pattern. Okay. All right. Oops, wrong step. Going back to those rotations once again. 5 each side. But this one we'll just keep the same. Okay? All right, 90-90. Or even shin box if you need to, but keep the feet close. Bring it over. This is 1. Over, bend the stick in half if you can. This is 2. Control. Gooey hips, healthy hips. This is 3. Stay close. This is 4. Over. This is 5. Okay. Time is flying with this one. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to grab the small stick, okay? Okay, and we're going to start in our kneeling position, and then we're going to go to the long stick for the next one. Okay, so we're going to go back to our pelvic tuck on the right side. Okay, so we're working the right hip flexor. Okay, hands overhead. All right, I'm going to tuck, hold that tuck. I'm going to take the stick, try to rip the stick in half, pull it apart. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. Okay, fellas, you got to be honest with your shoulder width now. Okay, we're not here, some of us, especially me, we're here. Okay, I train some people and they go way out here. Okay, they're not that big. All right, arms are up overhead, and you might be. All right, tuck your pelvis forward, squeeze the glutes, over, back for 1. So we're working the hip and working that oblique sling, the lateral line. Okay, over, that's 2. Keep the pelvic tucked. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. Make sure the arms aren't just going over, that you're tilting. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. Last one. And 10. Great job. Okay, let's stand up. Put that stick down for now and grab the long one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put the stick over now. I'm going to put it, let me think about this. Oh yeah, put it on my right side. Okay, I'm going to push it into the ground. Still working out right hip mobility. 2 different options. Step behind lunge. Some people might call it a curtsy squat, whatever, curtsy lunge. You're either going to kneel down and come up, or you're going to sit your butt all the way down to the ground. Okay. Here, then we come back up for 1. All right? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Come down. Up for 1. Down. Up for 2. You can bring your knee up if you want. Down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Up for 8. 2 more times, okay? Work that right hip. Down. Up for 9. Lock the leg out on the right side. Drive that left knee up. Down. Up for 10. Brilliant. Okay, stick goes to the outside once again. Let's grab that small stick. Now I'm going to kneel down on my left knee. Right leg forward, left leg back. Give me that good pelvic tuck on your left side. Arms overhead once again. Hands are shoulder width apart. Hands are here. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Tuck the pelvis forward. We lean. Back for 1. Lean. 2. Lean. 3. Lean. 4. Lean over. 5. Lean over. 6. lean, 7, lean, 8, lean over, that's 9, one more time, lean over, tuck, that's 10, great job. Let's stand up, grab that stick once again, the big one, and we're going to put it to the left side of our body right now. Now I'm going to step behind with the right leg, working that left hip. Okay? Step behind and sit down and come up for 1. Step behind, down, up for 2. Step behind, up for 3. Step behind, up for 4. Step 5. Step 6. Step 7. Step 8. Step 9. One more time. Step behind. Come up. 10. Great job. All right, going back. Some more hips. Now we're going to use the chair that we said we were going to use before. No stick for this one. Okay? Let's see if you can see the chair. You can. Readjustment here. All right. Sitting to the edge of your chair. Okay? Or stool, box, whatever. I'm going to take my right leg, cross it over my right ankle, cross it over my left thigh, right above the kneecap. Excuse me. If your hips are too high or too stiff, hands on your leg, just slightly tip the chest forward and come back up. This one, we're going to lean the chest forward, hat up for this one. Lean the chest forward. I'm going to attempt to bring my chest to my knee, hands towards the ground. Come up for 1. Okay. Down. Up for 2. We're doing 5. Down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. One more time. Down. Up for 5. Let's go the opposite way. Okay, chest is up. Slowly bring it back down. Up for 1. Down. Up for 2. Down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. Last one. Down. Up for 5. We are almost there, guys. All right, so we're going to start with the small stick first. We're going to skip some of these exercises because, again, like always, I wrote too many down. We have about 5 minutes left. Okay, so we'll add this in as our static stretches at the end, but kind of more movement than anything else. But you'll see. All right, so we're going to go 3 points of contact with the first exercise. Then we're going to go into snake reach. When we do these 3 points of contact, I've done this before on double leg. So 3 points of contact meaning 1, 2, 3. But instead of double leg, we're going to do a single leg good morning exercise. So my left leg will be back. My foot, my big toe is in line with my right heel. Not meaning like this, like a normal stance, hip width apart, but my big toe is in line with my right heel. Okay, 3 points of contact, bend the left leg forward, hip hinging, I'm going to keep the right leg straight. Okay, now here we go, keep the points of contact. If I round, I went too far, so I got to make sure you feel all those points of contact. All right, so the booty goes back. I got the points, I feel like I'm losing it right there. I come up for 1. 5 then, let's go. 3 points of contact. That's 2. Let's see. We could do 5. Let's do 10. I got time. That's 3. Bring it back. That's 4. Make sure you're leaning, you're pushing back, not just leaning forward. Here we go. That's 5. Bring it back. That's 6. 4 more. Bring it back. That's 7. Bring it back. That's 8. 2 more times. That's 9. Last one. Push the booty back. Up for 10. Because we're already here. Let's go right to the other side right away. Right leg is back. Left leg is forward. If your shoulders are comfortable enough, switch which hand is on top. Okay, so I'm here, left hand's on top, right hand goes on the bottom. Keep my 3 points of contact once again. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. I'm down. Up for 1. Down. That's 2. Down. That's 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. That's 8. Down. 9. One more time, down. And 10. My stubborn left side. Ouch. Okay. Stick it down. Last exercise, snake reach. Okay, let's go right leg, or left leg forward, right leg back. Okay. Inside of my left thigh. It goes behind my left shoulder. Right hand goes on top. If you have never done this before, just tilt the stick out slightly. If you have, you're going to tilt out. If you have the mobility, you're going to really reach that leg back. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push with the left foot to come out of it. Let's go to the opposite side. Left leg is on the ground. Right leg is forward. It goes to the inside of my right thigh. My right shoulder goes around. Left hand goes on top. I tilt. Extend back. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's put the stick down. Let's hit a traditional child's pose now. No stick. No stick's like blasphemy in this class. Hold. Come up out of it, round forward the shoulders. Toes to the ground, find your deep squat position. Stand up. Guys, we are done. Great job. It was a pleasure to work with you today. I'll film whenever I can. And once again, guys, this is Coach George. Any questions, by all means, please ask me right now. Or you can always DM me, George Corso _CSCS. Guys, I love working hip mobility. Make sure you keep working at it. Don't underestimate the importance of it and what it does for your body. I'm 4 or 5 years old, going to be 46 soon. Just keep working, keep those hips young, guys. And peace and love, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.